UK joins UN vote to reject Donald Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The United Nations has voted overwhelmingly to condemn Donald Trump's decision to declare Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The UN General Assembly voted by 128 to 9 in favor of calling America's declaration null and void, while 35 countries abstained. President Trump had threatened to withhold billions of dollars in aid for countries that voted against America. Forecasters had predicted at least 150 nations would back the non-binding resolution, suggesting Mr. Trump's threat had some impact. The countries which joined the US and Israel in voting against it were Togo, Palau, Micronesia, Honduras, Guatemala, Marshall Islands and Nauru. The UK backed the resolution, while Canada abstained. Another 21 countries were absent for vote, including Kenya, Georgia and Ukraine. Their resolution, which was largely symbolic, affirms that any decisions and actions which purport to have altered the character, status or demographic composition of the holy city of Jerusalem have no legal effect, are null and void, and must be rescinded. A spokesman for Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas hailed the result as a victory for Palestine. But Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu branded the UN a house of lies and said the resolution was preposterous. Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the UN, said America had been singled out for attacking the General Assembly of exercising our right as a sovereign nation. We will remember it when we are called upon to once again make the world's largest contribution to the United Nations, and so many countries come calling on us, as they so often do, to pay even more and to use our influence for their benefit, she said. The vote followed a UN Security Council resolution which was vetoed by the US after the other 14-member country,